Who's with me? I can't see who you are if you're with me, so chat, post something in the chat so I can say hi. And thanks for coming. I'm ready for yoga. I mean, technically, I didn't get ready, but I am ready. So, oh, hi, Greg. Thanks for joining. This is going to be extra gentle this morning. My body is feeling pretty stiff and sore. I was doing really good for a while, and now I feel like it's catching up to me. So I'm going to slow down a little bit. So I hope this works well for you and everyone else joining. We are going to listen to our bodies extra. This is a good lesson to listen and notice how you're feeling throughout the day and each day, because it changes. Even though you could do something yesterday doesn't mean that it's going to feel good today. So got my peace spray. It's a little hot and humid out today in Pittsburgh. And then I have my deep blue roller. So I put deep blue essential oil in this and mixed it with fractionated coconut oil and made it into a roller. It's very easy to customize roller blends for whatever concern, health issue that you need. And today I'm using this. It is mixed with peppermint and I don't actually know exactly what else it's mixed with. A lot of different things to help out with muscle soreness, tension, stiffness. I have some pain in the side of my foot. So I've been using this, hoping that it will help me during my practice, but I'm going to take it easy, knowing that I have some pain here on my foot. So we are going to begin in a seated position whenever you're ready, knowing that you can use any extra props, any pillows, blankets, anything you need to help prop up your knees when you're in a seated position, or maybe underneath your sit bones to help lengthen your spine and sit up a little bit taller. Today I'm drinking rooibos tea. Haven't had this one in a long time. It's a great one for healing and actually cancer and antioxidants. So I'm excited to have this organic rooibos with me today as I practice and get ready outside. I am on my porch currently watching a lanternfly crawling across my computer. So it's nice to be outside, hearing the sounds of nature, feeling the sun on me. It's my favorite way to practice yoga and meditation. So we'll begin by closing our eyes, noticing how you feel in this moment. And let your body feel strong, supported by the earth. And reach your crown up and gently tuck your chin and begin to notice your breath, filling your stomach and emptying out, expanding your chest and relax. One more biggest breath in. Fill your body up with cleansing breath. And release, sigh it out. For the rest of practice, we'll focus on our breath, breathing in and out, full inhales and slow exhales. And focusing on the sound of your breath, to help guide your focus, to clear any thoughts. Or you can focus on the sensation of air coming in and out through your nose, whichever feels most comfortable. Maybe you switch back and forth, but use this as a guide for your meditation. And also to focus on your body as you begin to move and notice the sensations that arise as we begin to circle our neck in one direction, remembering to let your breath guide your movement, moving as fast or slow. Remember, my words are only a guide, so if you need to modify, adjust, please do so at any time. And begin opposite side neck circles. Remembering your breath. And then come back to stillness. And set your right hand down on the ground. Reach your left arm up. Big inhale, reach up high. And then stretch to the side, exhale. Breathe in and out. Fill up. Hold a little deeper. One more big breath in, stretch, and release. Come back to center, opposite hand down. Reach up, maybe look up. Feel a nice side body stretch. And release to the opposite side, keeping your arm over your ear, opening your chest, and reach. Breathe in and out. Maybe your forearm rests on the ground as you reach a little bit further. And release. Come back to center. And lean your upper body forward. See how that feels. And slowly move over to the side. Maybe pressing on your knee for a deeper side stretch. And then around to the back, maybe rocking on your sit bones as you lean to the opposite side, keeping your sit bones down on the ground, your knees pressing down as best as you can, and then continue with a few hip circles here. Again, noticing any sensations in your body, how it feels on your hips, your back, your legs. If you feel any pain, to release from the pose, be a little bit more gentle, modify however you need. Let's begin in the opposite direction. And come back up to a seat when you're ready. Let's crisscross our legs in the opposite direction. Just a seat if that is best for you, or maybe try deepening your stretch by stacking your knees on top of each other. If this feels like too deep of a stretch, you can release back to just a regular seated position. So remember, there's always variations in each pose, and you just try out, see how each place feels for you, and if you need to release or deepen, then that's your choice. So here in our seated position, place one hand on your knee. If your right knee is on top, place your left hand or opposite. Lengthen your spine and begin to twist, looking behind you. Breathe in and out. Fill up. Twist a little deeper and release. Slowly unwind or cross your legs in the opposite direction. actually a little deep for me. It sounded good. But I don't know if you can see, so even this pose here, you can deepen quite a bit. My legs could be more pressed down to the ground. My feet could be further out to the side or forward or back. So there's a lot of modifications that you can do here. And I'm keeping it pretty gentle, stacking my knees on top of each other. And also your twist makes a big difference, how deep you're going to twist. So knowing that wherever you are, lengthen and twist. Inhale, look a little bit further behind you. And one more big breath in, twist a little bit deeper, and release. Bring your legs out in front of you, flexing your feet and pointing your toes. Flex and point. And then reach your arms up, big inhale, fold forward, empty out, reach for your toes. Or relax your hands on your legs, wherever they land. Lengthen your spine, pull your stomach in, and fold forward, nose towards your knee. Exhale. Let your upper body hang down heavy. Keep your legs active, feet flexed. Breath in, fold a little deeper. Slowly come back up to center and bring the soles of your feet together, knees open wide. Finding that balance in every pose between effort and ease, feeling the strengthening of certain parts of your body and the relaxation of other areas. So here our legs are having a nice stretch and our upper body will fold, hanging heavy down towards the ground and relaxing as we feel an inner thigh stretch, remembering only to fold as far as you feel a good deep stretch, but releasing if you feel any pain or tension. Big breath in and out. Fill up and empty. Slowly come back up to your seat and come around to tabletop, hands and knees. Remember, you could have a blanket underneath your hands and feet, knees here for extra support. If you need, begin to sway your hips side to side. And then swaying your shoulders in the opposite direction, feeling your hips, your lower back, and your sides expanding, opening. And then begin your cat-cow spine, arching your back and rounding. And then combine all or some of these movements together for a wild cat-cow. Choosing any movements that help your body wake up, stretch out, using your breath. One more big inhale and release. Bring your toes to touch behind you, knees open wide. And slowly release your hips down towards your heels. If you need a blanket or a pillow underneath your hips for more support, you can try that for a little bit more gentleness. And reach your arms out in front of you, palms down, fingers wide. forehead on your mat if you need a block or a pillow under your forehead for extra support. Wherever you're at, relax your entire body down. Open your arms a little bit wider for a more gentle shoulder stretch if you need. Release your entire body down to the ground. Take a big breath in and release. Slowly walk your hands back, sitting on your heels. Bring your knees together for hero's pose. Maybe hands come to heart here. Again, maybe a block, pillow, blanket underneath your sit bones for extra support. And breathe. Again, noticing how your body feels in this position. Being gentle with yourself if you need to modify. Appreciating your body, your breath in this moment. We're allowing you to move and breathe and be alive. One more big breath in. Release, hands down to the mat, tabletop.
Oops, sorry, Pooh. I'm sorry. I forgot you own that part of the mat.
Okay. Thread the needle. Reach your left arm up. Big inhale. Feel a nice side body stretch here. And release, threading through this gap here, releasing your arm and head down onto the mat. Feeling a shoulder stretch here if you need to adjust. Maybe hips come down. Maybe hands reposition. Staying in a passive pose or pressing down through your right hand, lifting your head up to the ceiling. One more big breath in. Empty out. Press down through your right hand to lift your left arm up and set it down. Opposite side, lift your right arm up, look up. Finding wasp nests in your porch ceiling, maybe. And let go of any distractions. Reach up, lengthen. And stretch through, resting your shoulder, head down. Again, playing around here, seeing what works best for you. Passively staying here or actively pressing down through that hand, twisting a little bit deeper. Coming back to your breath. One more big breath in. Empty out. Press down to your left. Reach up your right and set it down. Kick your right foot out to the side, knees still in tabletop positioning, hips width apart. Kick your right foot out, top of your foot down on the mat. Bring your right hand to center and your left leg back behind you, foot flat on the mat as you open your body to the left. Feeling your hips stacked over your knee and your shoulders stacked over your wrist. Find your center balance here. Keep your stomach in strong, left leg active. Big breath in and out. Maybe reach your left arm up. stay here wherever you're at, or thread. Exhale, reaching this arm through here for a gentle spinal twist, and inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Big breath in, reach up high, maybe overhead, and release down to the ground. And opposite side, modified side plank with your knees and your hands in tabletop position. Kick your left foot out behind you, foot flat on the ground, left hand to center, and open your body to the right. Again, checking your knee and wrist are aligned. Finding your balance here. Knowing you can always come back to tabletop or child's pose if you need a rest in any pose. And if you're ready, when your stomach is in strong, your leg, your arm are actively pressing down through the ground, feeling light in your upper body here, reach your right arm up, lengthen, and breathe. Stay here, maybe look up and thread. Exhale, gentle twist, maybe looking behind you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. One more big breath in. Maybe reach that arm overhead for a nice side body stretch and release down to the ground. Slowly walk to the front of, or crawl to the front of your mat and release down onto your back. How are we doing here? A few more minutes left. Releasing down, soles of your feet on the mat, knees hip width apart. Bring your right ankle to your left knee. For a reclined pigeon here, press your right knee away from you. See how that feels for a hip stretch. If you need a little bit deeper, lift your left foot up off the ground. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you put your foot on top of a block or a pillow for a little bit deeper, or reach the back of your thigh. If you are able to keep your head, your neck, and your shoulders relaxed. And breathe. Let go of any tension, any negative energy. Pipsy always loves to do yoga right beside me. She's a good yoga buddy. And maybe you push or pull those legs for a deeper stretch here. And release left foot down onto the ground. And here you can keep this ankle over your knee and release legs over to the left. See how that feels for a supine twist, or just unwind your legs and release them to the left as you wish. For a twist here, playing around. If your ankle is still over your knee, maybe pressing that knee away, maybe pulling it down. It's okay to move around and play and see how it feels, adjusting the poses that you're in. I find a lot of my best stretches by playing around or moving around in each pose. Again, noticing how your body feels, bringing your awareness to the areas that have the deepest stretch. Try to breathe into this area, expanding. One more big breath in here. Maybe twist a little deeper and release. Soles of your feet back to the mat and sway your knees side to side. Release any tension in your lower back. And opposite side, reclined pigeon. Bring your left ankle to your right knee. Press your knee away. This feels good. Stay here. Again, maybe a pillow or block underneath your foot, lifted here for a little bit deeper, and maybe reaching through, holding on to your thigh. Keeping your legs, your upper body relaxed, and keeping your arms actively pushing or pulling legs for a deeper stretch. Finding your edge, deepening, stretch in your muscles, releasing if your breath seems to be paused or a little too fast. Letting your breath be calm and gentle. One more big breath in here. And release your foot down. Again, keeping your ankle on your knee if you wish. Legs to the right. Pressing and pulling. Adjusting your legs however you'd like for your supine twist. You can keep your hand on your knee here to help deepen your twist. Or maybe bring your arms out to a T or cactus arms, bending at your elbows. Maybe you look to the opposite direction. Let your body release into the pose. Notice if you feel any areas tensing. Let your muscles relax. One more big breath in here. And release slowly, guiding your knees back to center. Again, swaying them side to side. And then give your knees a tight squeeze to your chest. Staying here for a moment. And then open your knees wide. Holding your hands on your knees here for extra support. Stay here, or maybe pull your knees down and lift your feet up to the sky. Stay here, holding on to your knees, your legs, or maybe reaching for your feet. Happy baby, staying here in stillness or swaying side to side. Remember, your hands can be wherever they best support you. And then release your feet, reach your legs up. Place your hands, a block or blanket, pillow, a dog, anything you got underneath your lower back for support. And waterfall as we straighten our legs as best as we can. Point our toes and flex your feet. Point and flex. And then circle your ankles. And wiggle your toes. And then stay here in stillness for a few moments, observing the energy circulating inside of your body. One more big breath in here. And slowly lower your legs down to the mat, keeping your core in strong, slowly until they are released all the way down onto your mat. And bring your legs out, hips width, maybe your feet fall out to the side, arms at your side with your palms facing up. Take a big breath in, hold it at the top. Open your mouth, side out. Here in final resting pose, let your body completely relax. Let your breath be calm and gentle. And let your mind be clear of any thoughts. Taking a few minutes to restore your energy, relax, and be at ease. Notice how your body feels in this moment. Resting heavy, fully supported by the ground. How does your breath feel? Now listen to the sounds around you. Maybe you notice some smells. And just observing, noticing. Releasing any story, any judgment. And then slowly open your eyes, taking in all the sights around you. Slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rock your head side to side. Reach your arms overhead, stretch long. Slowly make your way up to a seat. Bring your hands to your heart. Give yourself thanks for practicing mindful breath and movement, giving yourself the love and the attention that it deserves, taking care of our mind and body as best as we can. Finding happiness and joy within ourselves for everything that we have, everything that we are, the experiences in our life, people in our lives. Taking a few moments to be thankful. I'm thankful to be here on this beautiful day, practicing gentle yoga with my pup and with you, and feeling my body is feeling better already. I'm so glad I made it to my mat today to help guide you, practice with you, and I'm thankful for you being here. Namaste. Okay, we did it. Tea time. Hope you're feeling good. Okay, we went a little over there, but that's okay. I hope you had a good stretch. I hope you remembered to take it easy or challenge a little bit further when it felt right. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks again for joining, and I'll see you next time.